Donnie Lowy. I'm here at closeoutexplosion.com. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Today I'd like to discuss with you why it's a good idea, in my opinion, for retailers to buy pallets of assorted merchandise as opposed to buying a large quantity of a single item or maybe 5 or 10 different items. So, number one, retailers need to distinguish themselves from the national chains, from very large retailers such as Walmart, Macy's, JCPenney, Nordstrom, Target, Kohl's, and so on. So how do they do that? Number one, they need to have a variety of merchandise. The more variety, the more they're going to attract customers. Because what happens if a customer comes to your store and only sees, let's say, this blouse, or they see like 5 variations of this blouse, and the blouse doesn't, or even it appeals to them. I was going to say it doesn't, let's say it even appeals to them, but there's only 5 or 6 styles. So what could they do? They could buy one style, maybe they'll buy 2 different styles that you have, and then they'll move on. But if you have many different styles and you have merchandise which is changing on a frequent basis, you're going to attract that customer to buy that time and also to come back and hopefully buy more. Another reason why it makes sense to buy an assortment of different merchandise is because when you're buying an assortment, generally, especially if you buy it as a pallet, you're going to pay a lower price than if you go to a wholesaler or if you buy directly from the brand or from the manufacturer and buy it by the piece. So it's important to really focus on closeouts when you're an independent retailer and to pay below wholesale prices, because you're going to be competing with large retailers, and whether we like it or not, all of us, whether retailers or wholesalers, we are all competing with Amazon. That's the reality. So a customer could go on Amazon and they could look up this blouse, and the brand themselves might sell this blouse or this skirt or pair of pants. Say you have here a pair of pants by Dennis Basso. So they could look this up, they'll see it available in size 28, size 24, and so on. But they're going to have to pay for it, generally speaking, close to the full retail price, especially if there's not a lot of competition on Amazon for that item. But as a retailer, when you buy a pallet and you get a variety of different items, then guess what? You're going to be paying, hopefully, right? If you buy it right and you get it from a good, legitimate wholesale source, you're going to be buying that same pair of pants that Amazon has, but you're going to be buying it at a below wholesale price. And if you pass on the savings to your customer, you're going to be able to encourage them to buy from you, because they'll be very happy to gain because you're going to be saving a lot of money. I also recommend, which is related to what we're discussing, that whenever you sell your merchandise in a store or on a website or at a flea market, whether it's a swap shop, swap meet, wherever you're selling, you're a thrift store, make sure that you let people know, whether you're putting a sign or you're telling people when you speak to them, let them know the savings that they are obtaining in comparison to Amazon or department stores or other discount retailers. This will encourage them to buy from you, and also to tell their family, tell their friends to come shop by you as well. So when you buy a pallet, you're getting a variety, you are saving, you're getting a much lower wholesale price than you're buying it directly from the wholesaler or from the brand. And another thing that's important, when you buy a pallet, you don't know what you're getting. Which I know it could be a challenge, but if you're getting good merchandise, you're buying from a legitimate source, generally you should be okay. So when you don't know what you're getting, your customers are going to be surprised by what's coming in that pallet, and they're going to like the idea that there's always new merchandise, and that they could come to your store, visit your website, come to your flea market booth, and always see nice surprises. And as long as you're getting good quality merchandise, you'll have good quality merchandise to surprise your customers with. All right, my phone number is 1-917-913-6093. That's also my WhatsApp number. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to doing business with you. Have an amazing day.